is not yet December, but I have done my monthly haul for December since the last few days, just because of how our paydays are and all that good stuff. The last few days of November are included in our December grocery budget. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we got, and then I'm gonna show you a couple other items in my kitchen, kind of like a little kitchen tour, and our meal plan for this first week for our breakfast and lunch, and then the whole month of December, kind of the dinners that we have going on. So let's get into our food. I'm gonna start over here. I kind of have it all over my kitchen. But we did just get a deep freezer in our garage. So I went ahead and got 3 loaves of bread. That way I don't have to get bread every week. We don't go through a whole loaf a week. 3 should be fine for the entire month. So 3 loaves of bread. I got 1 of these thin rounds. Mark and I will be using these for lunch one week. I got a baguette, some hamburger buns, and then I got the cheaper version of the Pop-Tarts that we typically get, which is the fudge. Bryce picked those out, and then I got a variety pack here. But I did get the Pop-Tart brand of these new ones that just came out, the frosted sugar cookies. So we'll see how those taste. Then we each kind of picked out our own cereal this month. In the past, I have gotten the cheaper non-name brand, like the store brand, the bags, and they just don't taste the same. My kids aren't too picky, they'll eat it, but this time around they were like, no, we want the box this time. So since we got the bags last time, I let them get the box this time. Rose picked out these Batman chocolate cereals. Bryce picked out the Oops All Berries by Captain Crunch. Pearl chose the Finding Dory, so it's pretty much like Lucky Charms. It's just a cereal with the marshmallows. Mark likes his frosted mini wheats, and I love Raisin Bran Crunch. So those are the ones that we got. Paige doesn't really eat Pop-Tarts and cereal for breakfast. She likes to make her own scrambled egg or an easy over egg, something with an egg, so she gets her own breakfast. Got 2 things of juice boxes for Bryce to take to school. We are completely out of our water mix, so I got fruit punch and tropical punch for this month for the girls. I got the cheapest sparkling / mineral water I could find, and that was the HEB brand, so that's what I got. Some pretzel sticks. I got a pack of Gatorade, and then 2 of the like white clear kinds, because that's what Paige likes, and she couldn't remember which one she preferred, so I just picked up both of them so she could let me know. Some creamer for me. I have not tried this kind yet, so gonna get that. Pearl, when we were in line to check out, she saw the Slim Jims, so I told her she could pick one up. She actually will eat like 1 whole thing of these. She really likes them. I don't get them that often, so that's a little special treat for her. Got a big thing of rice, spaghetti. So I got 2 of these cheese packs. They're little wedges in here. Mark and I are going to be using these for lunch also, plus Paige likes them a lot. I got a cornbread mix, some crackers, 2 boxes of taco shells. I got a big variety of cans. So we are having, Mark and I are actually gonna have soup 1 week for our lunches. So we each picked out 5 of what we wanted. This is Mark's, what he picked out. So we've got home style chicken noodle, 2 double noodles, he really likes that one, chicken, white and mild rice, and then a normal chicken noodle. I picked out 2 of the minestrone. I really like this soup, it's really good. And then the rest of them I haven't tried. So I'm gonna try the Mexican style chicken tortilla and the old-fashioned vegetable beef. And then I have had this one before. I got a double noodle also. So we're gonna have that 1 week for lunch. Then I got some for the kids. They each picked out their own chicken noodle that they wanted. So Rose picked Olaf, Bryce picked Spider-Man, and Pearl picked Anna and Elsa. And then they're also gonna have ravioli 1 day, 1 week for lunch. So I got 3 of these beef ravioli and meatball cans. Paige has sandwiches pretty much every day, or crackers and cheese, that kind of thing. So she's not a big like soup fan, plus she has one already. Needed some more peanut butter, got some pickles, 3 jars of spaghetti sauce. There was actually, and I bought a rebate on those as well, so I got some discount there. Some red kidney beans, corn, green beans, baked beans, and diced tomatoes. And then we've got the cheapest version of Rotel, the diced tomatoes and chilies there, and then a can of tomato sauce. Got some produce. So I've got some carrots. These are for recipes for chopping. And then these are for the kids for lunch. They like to dip it in ranch dressing. So I got these little carrot chips. I haven't gotten these before. It's definitely cheaper just to get carrots, but I thought this would be fun for them. Then we've got some tomatoes, a huge onion. I need it in quite a few recipes, so I just got one big one instead of multiple small ones. A big old bag of oranges, 2 bags of grapes, some strawberries, celery, 2 cucumbers, a bag of lettuce. Actually, it's like a mixed bag, but then a thing of biscuits, and just a few of our household cleaning items. We are almost out of kitchen trash bags, so I got some more of those. We typically use Bounce. This was cheaper, so I went ahead and picked this up. We're gonna try it out. And we typically use Clorox, but I was trying to be as cheap as possible while splurging on a few items, so I went cheaper this route. Gonna try these wipes out. It's just the H-E-B brand, Hill Country Fair. So we'll see how those go. And then I needed some more Swiffer wipes. This is what we use to clean our tile after we sweep. So while I'm over here, before I go on to the rest of the food, I wanted to show you kind of what I have going on in my extras. So this is like my staples that I always have on hand. There we go, like the baking and seasonings. So I wanted to show you, Mark picked these up for me and attached them, and that's how I hold my spices. I thought that was pretty neat. And then on this side, I saw this on Pinterest, so Mark did it for me. We actually ordered that sticker online, and I use it quite a bit when I'm doing measurements and things like that. And then these are just paint sticks that I painted the same color as my kitchen, and then Mark put little hooks in there for me. So I thought that was fun. I just wanted to show you guys that. I've never done like a little kitchen tour before. I just always show you my food. So moving on to some more food we got over here. This is kind of like our dairy and meat. I got a small thing of sour cream, cream cheese, butter, sliced cheese, a lot of eggs. We're using a lot of eggs this month. I got some yogurt for the kids, the Oreo and M&Ms, that's what they like. I'm going to be eating yogurt every Monday for breakfast. So I got 5 yogurts for me, my regular Chobani flip that I really, really like. Our 2 gallons of milk, obviously we've already broken into that. I did get an eggnog. We haven't had eggnog in a while, so I was craving it. Orange juice, I went the cheapest route possible this time, and obviously it's already been broken into. The girls had no problem with it, they loved it, so I'm gonna be getting this one from now on because it is so much cheaper than the other one that we typically get. Okay, I feel like we're eating sausage a lot this month, but I don't know how that happened. So I got 2 things of turkey sausage. I got some turkey hot dogs, this is for the girls for lunch. 2 different kinds of sausages. I got beer brats, and then I've never tried this one before, so hopefully it's not too spicy for me, but this Cajun style is actually going to be going into red beans and rice, so I'm looking forward to trying that. Salami, pepperoni. This is what we use, or what I use when I make the homemade Lunchables for my kiddos. Then we've got 2 different kinds of turkey bacon. Mark and I always, there's one kind that we really, really like. It cooks well, I cook it in the microwave and it just turns out really good, and we can never remember which brand it is because I feel like I get different ones all the time. So I picked up both brands that we typically use, and we're gonna cook them so we know for sure going in the future which one we like better. Then I've got some string cheese. I went ahead and got a big bag of it so it lasts longer. Same with the Mexican, or the shredded cheese. I feel like I'm constantly buying the little bags, so I went ahead and just picked up a huge bag. That way I don't have to run and get any the rest of the month, hopefully. Then we're gonna go over here. Our elves decided to visit this morning, so that was fun. The kids are looking forward to the countdown to Christmas. So there's our elf on the shelf. We've got Lindsay's the girl and Bunga is the boy. All right, just a little detour there. Okay, so here's the rest of my groceries. This is like the frozen stuff. So I've got some shoestring French fries, corn dogs. I did pick up quite a few pizzas this time. I got the party pack of 4 and then just 2 cheese because there's 2 nights where I'm not quite sure the timing of our dinner, and I figured this would just be something super easy to pop in the oven and call it a night instead of spending money at fast food or something like that, which is more expensive. Then I've got some chicken nuggets, some pizza rolls, 2 bags of broccoli, 2 pounds of beef, and a thing of chicken. And I think this is thin sliced, yeah, thin sliced chicken breast. So not a lot in the meat department because I am gonna show you why this is not as big as last month, because in November, about once a week, I did not make a meal that I had planned. So that's why I wanted to kind of show you my little kitchen tour and what I was working with when I started my meal plan for December. So I'm gonna go ahead over here. This is another Pinterest project that I have shown in a past video. It's still, look, my husband and my dad built this like 4 years ago and I still haven't painted it. So I was gonna ask your guys' opinion. Should I paint it to match the wall, which is like a sage green, or should I do like a pop of color? I wasn't sure. Same with the inside. I was thinking of like doing like a fun wallpaper on the back, or should I just paint it all one solid color? I don't know. But this is my can cabinet. So I'm starting off the month of December with a lot already of cans. So I've got a lot of stuff going on here. So I kind of made my December meal plan going off of, you know, shopping my pantry and my fridge and freezer and all that first. So speaking of freezer and fridge, here's my freezer. Not a whole lot going on in there. We've got some chicken strips, a couple French fry bags, some hot dog buns. We've got some veggies down there, a whole lot of goodies. We got a lot of frozen fruit back there. I'm gonna have to like start making smoothies so we use that up. Still got that ice cream that I bought a while ago for Paige. I think she forgot that it was in here. And then I bought a huge box from either Costco or Sam's, not with our membership. I went with somebody and got a huge box. So that's lasted us like forever. Those little pop things there, whatever they're called. Popsicles. Okay, so this is my fridge. This is typically what it looks like at the end of a month. It's kind of empty. Got a few things going on. My, you know, condiments always. The reason why we have soda, these are my mineral waters, but the reason why we have soda, and it's all diet, is because we don't typically buy it, but I do have a video coming up in the future where I'm doing a swap with somebody in the UK, a family in the UK. So they really wanted to try some diet sodas. So I bought a couple different packages, whatever you call it. I bought a couple different kinds, and I didn't want to send them the whole thing in case they didn't like it, so I just took a few out of each kind. So we have the leftovers. That's why we have sodas. Got a little bit left up there, just a few things, some leftovers from Thanksgiving. A couple things. I got my meat for tonight, for dinner tonight. A few things in here. We never ate the corn on the cob, but it's still good, so we're actually gonna have that tomorrow. And this one, I think it's completely, this is where like our bacon and sausage and stuff goes. So pretty empty. And then when we bought the house, this was not in it. This was like completely empty. So we actually went to Home Depot and added these 2 cabinets in, and that's what we put our pantry food in. This is my little kitchen desk where I do my meal planning. Got Bryce's backpack there. This is their school pictures from this year, my older 2. That's his little homework pile. There's my messy bin. Okay, so here's one pantry. And I did a lot of, so up here is all like extras. Things that when I run out that I already have, I've got my backups right there. Plus my cooking oils. I've got my vegetable oil, I've got vinegar up there, all sorts of stuff. And then here, this is what we're starting out with. This is kind of where I started my meal plan. We have a lot of noodles and rice. And that is because I did a couple coupon deals last month, and when I went to the store for one thing and it said like 2 for, like on sale, if you buy 2, it's a little bit of a discounted price, so I went ahead and picked up 2. That's why I've got a lot of noodles left over. And then the rice was just a really good deal. So I started out the month kind of shopping from my pantry, and that way in January, you know, new year, it's gonna be 2017, we can completely start fresh. I'm hoping my pantries are like empty come January so I can start over. That's what I'm hoping. I'm looking forward to. And this is where all of our cereal and Pop-Tarts and things like that go. The corn flakes, actually we don't eat them as cereal. That's for recipes. I use it with chicken and pork chops and stuff like that. So that's what the corn flakes are for. So that's one. And then this is kind of where I put the grown-up snacks. Very, very empty in there. Sorry about the focus. Whenever I move around, it takes a little while. And then this is where our other stuff is. So this is like our snack side. So we've got a lot of chips left over. We've got some popcorn. And then this is some stuff. I haven't made the Jell-O yet that I got on a good deal. The Nutella. This is where like our lunch and snack stuff are. Peanut butter. And then up there is just some extra stuff. Those are actually videos in the making. We got some spicy ramen and seaweed salad. We're gonna be doing videos on those. So that's this side of the pantry. And then this is the kids' snack drawer. So I bought these gummies like forever ago, but the kids really, I've gotten better about having them eat fruit. So these lasted a really long time. This is the small little bit of our leftover Halloween candy. Bryce loves these protein bars. He takes them to school for his snack almost every day. And then again, these are things that I picked up for the family that I'm doing a swap with. And this is just the extras. So we have those left over. So that's my little mini kitchen tour. Showed you my pantry. I do have a freezer out in the garage. There is, I guess I could show you that. There's a few things left over in there. So we are in my garage, and this is the freezer that we just got from my parents. They had it in their garage. They weren't really using it, so I asked them if I could have it. We do plan on getting a refrigerator for the garage also, so that we could really take advantage of Costco when we get a membership there. So I have a lot of meat left over. I've got 2 things of ground beef, actually 3, this is ground beef also, 2 breakfast sausage. This still has at least 2 meals worth of chicken tenders in there. And then I've got this for like beef stew or beef stroganoff. Actually, I think it's beef stroganoff that I wrote down. And then all the way down there is 2 bags of ice cream that I bought for Rose and Pearl's 4th birthday that I completely forgot about and never took them out for their party. So we still have all that ice cream. So hopefully you guys liked my little mini tour of the kitchen. I just wanted to add that in this month. So here is the dinner meal plan, and hopefully I stick to it, because the past few months I've made my meal plans and we've been okay, but there's always, like every single week, there's at least one meal that I don't make. And that's why coming into December, I had a lot to start out with, shopping my pantry and all that. So this is kind of what I have planned. This is not the one that I have made that I'm hoping will be available for you to print. This is just one that I printed out real quick so I could get it ready for you guys to show you. But I'm still working on a printable one. If it's not down in the description below by the time I post this on Monday, today's Sunday, then I will either update it when it's available or it'll be next week for sure. It's just something new that I have never done before, so I have to sit down and really work on it. Anyway, going forward. So this week, these are our dinners. We're gonna have beef stroganoff with the corn on the cob that I showed you in my refrigerator. We're gonna have baked chicken with pasta salad, spaghetti and salad, pasta fajoule with that baguette, and then we are having, or the kids are gonna have frozen pizza on Friday. I still haven't asked my parents to babysit, actually. I need to do that. So Mark is actually having his Christmas party this night. So he and I are gonna go out and we're gonna have dinner, and that's why the kids are gonna have frozen pizza. It's just something easy. Saturday, we're gonna have leftovers. We're gonna eat all this leftovers because we do not want to eat out this month, if at all possible. So going on, next, we're gonna have chicken strips with mac and cheese and green beans. We've got fried rice, breakfast for dinner, tacos and Mexican rice, chicken noodle soup, and that's not the can. This is homemade chicken noodle soup right here. It's really good. Turkey sausage with chicken rice and peas. Again, the following Saturday, we're gonna have leftovers, and that's anything that we did not eat this week. Either I didn't make a meal or, you know, leftovers. We always have leftovers from every meal pretty much. Going on, chicken broccoli rice casserole with ranch style beans, grilled cheese and tomato soup, bratwurst with corn on the cob and baked beans, another night of spaghetti and salad, and then we're actually gonna have leftovers on the 15th, which is a Thursday. to kind of clean out our fridge, because then on Friday, after the kids get out, they have half a day of school. We are going out of town to some family to celebrate Christmas with them a little bit early. So we will be eating out this weekend. I don't know how much. Friday for sure, because we're gonna be on the road. It's a long drive. I don't know about while we're there. So we're gonna be out of town that weekend, and we're gonna be coming back. You can see I kind of mistook when we were coming back, so I scratched all this out. So on Monday the 19th, we're actually coming back home, and I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be later, so we'll probably pick up something for dinner that night also. So this is hopefully the only eating out we're gonna be doing this month, because obviously it's Christmas, we have 4 kids to shop for, and we're trying to save money. Another breakfast for dinner, we're gonna have biscuits and gravy with a fruit salad. Then we've got corn dogs and fries for actually Mark and the kids, the little kids, Bryce and the twins, are gonna have corn dogs and fries because Paige and I are going to be eating out for dinner because we are gonna go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. We saw it last year and it was such a blast. So we are really looking forward to seeing it this month. Super excited. So Mark and the kids get corn dogs while we get to eat at a nice restaurant. Moving on, we're gonna have red beans and rice with cornbread and corn on the cob, and that's where I'm gonna use that special, I think it's called andouille. I'm not sure, I've never bought that kind of sausage before, but that's where we're gonna use that special sausage in. And then we're gonna have leftovers on Friday, the day before Christmas Eve, just to kind of, again, clean out our refrigerator, because Christmas Eve we always spend with our family. We have a really big family, so we get together, we do like a white elephant Christmas gift exchange. It's a lot of fun. So we are gonna be eating with family that night. Kind of the same with Christmas dinner. We eat with family, not all the family, kind of just a smaller setting, so we don't have to plan anything for dinner that night. And then this week, I tried to keep it easy. We're gonna have sloppy joes and fries. We're gonna have French onion chicken in the crock pot with broccoli and potatoes. Another night of tacos and Mexican rice. And then this is where I kind of messed up again. So on Friday, the 30th, we're gonna have frozen pizza. On the 29th, I'm gonna make a lot of my favorite appetizers and kind of do a vlog about it, or a video, you know, cook with me in the kitchen, and show you guys some of my favorite appetizers that I like for parties. You know, for example, New Year's Eve, which is this day coming up. So we're gonna have that for dinner. Since I'm gonna be cooking those for you guys to show you on camera, we're gonna go ahead and eat those for dinner. And then the 31st is New Year's Eve, and we're just gonna have leftovers. Mark and I don't really go out. We don't like keeping our kids up until midnight. It's just kind of crazy. So we call it, you know, an early night. We don't really stay up and watch the ball or anything like that. We haven't done that in the past couple years. Yeah, we're lazy and old. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna have leftovers so we can clean out the fridge and start fresh January 1st. It's gonna come so fast. Oh my goodness. So I already have the whole month planned. And again, as soon as I get that printable version, it'll be a lot nicer for you guys if you want it. And I'll try to have a blank one available as well so you guys can write in your own stuff. So this first week, Mark and I are gonna have eggs and bacon for breakfast, except for Mondays. Mark eats lunch or breakfast at work on Mondays because they bring in tacos, I think, every single Monday. So that's what those yogurts are for me. I'm gonna have a yogurt every Monday, and Mark gets to have breakfast tacos. Yay! Okay, so every other day we're gonna have eggs and bacon. Our lunch is gonna be like a homemade grown-up Lunchable. We're gonna have salami, grapes, pretzels, cheese, and pickles. Next week, we're just gonna have good old cereal for breakfast, trying to keep our costs down and make it easy this month because we are gonna be on the go, go, go. So the less amount of cooking I have to do, the better. And then for lunch, I'm just gonna make a big batch of taco soup and dole it out for 5 days for each of us, 10 little things of taco soup. Next week, we're gonna have a ham and egg muffin. They're pretty good, we've had them before. You just stick the ham in the muffin cups, put some eggs in there, whatever else you want, bake it in the oven, and they're good to go. Lunch, sort of another kind of Lunchable thing going on. We got cottage cheese, a boiled egg, peanut butter on those little sandwich thins that I showed you, and grapes. Following week, cereal again. Like I said, keeping it easy this month. Lunch, we're gonna have egg salad and crackers because that's super easy for me to put together. Just one thing to do and we're set. And then the week of Christmas, or after Christmas really, the kids are gonna be home. We're gonna have French toast casserole. I'm gonna make a big one, and then that way I can dole it out separately each morning. And then this is the week that we're gonna have the canned soup with anything left in the fridge, pantry, freezer, all that kind of stuff. We're just gonna try to eat that week. Christmas morning though, I am gonna be making another cinnamon roll recipe from Pinterest. If you guys didn't see my turkey cinnamon rolls for Thanksgiving, go ahead and check that out. It's definitely real life Pinterest cooking mama for real. So this is gonna be another one that I'm gonna try. It's a Christmas tree made out of cinnamon rolls. So hopefully that one turns out at least as cute. The kids really thought the turkeys were cute, so that's really all that matters. But that is the end of my monthly thing. I normally tell you like week by week, and I'll still give you like an updated next week when we do our fill-ins. I'll show you again what we're having for dinner and breakfast and lunch. But this one, just in case this is the only video you see, you can kind of get a whole overview of our meals for the whole month of December. Okay, so I bought all of these groceries at H-E-B. Mark made this little post-it for me. He's so sweet. So we spent $282.39 on groceries, and then those home cleaning products that I showed you, we spent $16.24. I wanted to break it up for you guys instead of adding the cleaning products into the grocery. That way you know exactly how much we're spending on our food. So the total though for our budget is $298.63. Okay, so that is a lot less than I spent on my huge grocery haul for the beginning of November. But that's because I had a lot of things in my pantry to work with, and I bought a lot of store brand stuff, cheaper items, because, you know, with it being December, I'm trying to save as much money as I can. So, see our magnets on the dishwasher? I got those from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so if you guys like my haul, give me a thumbs up. Say hi to Lindsay and Bunga down in the comments below. Any ideas for Elf on the Shelf? I do already have my calendar. That video is gonna come up this week as well. If you guys are Elf on the Shelf fans, you can check out all of that. I like to be as pre-planned as possible, especially with the amount of kids I have. Pre-planning is a lifesaver. So moving on, I feel like I'm talking a lot. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Bye.